All right, here we go. The Flash. I'm not even gonna get into all the stuff that Ezra Miller did. Let's get that out of the way. It's bad, we know. I'm not talking about the things that they did. Okay, so we got a Flash-style intro. He gets his own little intro.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
There's Barry
Morning,
Allen.
what can I get you? Sarah? She's out sick, or at least that's what
Dude, he
she
looks like he's
says.
on Adderall right now. With how much he's twitching and moving.
Okay, so PB would be peanut butter, I'm
Yes,
assuming?
BR, bananas, raisins, H, honey, C, cheese on a roll.
Aren't you blessed with a fast metabolism?
Yeah, is he like hungry? Oh yeah, he said he was hungry all the time. Yeah.
Alfred, really can't talk.
Good morning, Mr. Allen.
Is that still Jeremy Irons?
That was my first
I
thought.
think it is, yeah.
This
Hi, sorry, is
about
my
you.
sandwich ready?
I learned my lesson on the boat last year. Stuff
Wow,
is
this
just
guy
comes
is
out with
really
blunt.
meticulous
Personal comments
with
about
how he's
Elon's
putting together
friends,
that
well,
sandwich.
I think is
Hi.
I love you!
Thank you. You seem very nice.
He's gonna get hit by a car right here.
Are you actively eating that candy bar? Maybe you could throw it to me.
Now, Barry.
Hi, Bruce. Yes, I'm coming.
He's gonna like tire out. He's not even gonna. There's the title card. He's gonna tire out because he hasn't had enough. He doesn't have enough energy. He doesn't have enough food in him. He's gonna like crash midway through. Wow, this looks. Wow. I think that's all I can say about how this looks. Is just wow. It looks like a video game.
Bruce, this is a huge mess. Why aren't you here?
I don't know if I really dig that suit, to be honest. Now, is this Ben Affleck? Is this Batfleck? I don't know. I think it's the lines across the suit. I don't know. It just doesn't make the suit look really cool.
You can handle the hospital, Barry. Somebody has to save the rest of the world, so I was gonna do that, if you don't mind.
Sounds about right, Bruce.
So the Justice League is like still a thing, I guess. They're all still kind of working together. Zack Snyder's Justice League, by the way, not that shitty other one. Kind of cool that Batfleck's got the bat bike like Christian Bale's Batman had. Oh my god. Literal babies falling to their death.
Baby.
Oh wow. Why is everything like tinted like this orange color? It looks like one of those like cell phone filters. What is this? So he can't. Okay, so I was kind of right. He can't perform really if he doesn't have enough food in him. I just find that kind of weird though. That kind of makes him like kind of lame. That fact that he has to find meals like in between doing all this superheroing duties. Is he cooking that baby? What the heck is he doing? He just put a baby in the microwave. Look at that! Dude, that baby's being oven baked right now. You just cooked a baby! As if I didn't see enough things that Ezra did wrong over the past year and a half. Not everyone.
Oh,
Baby, microwaved. Okay, I'm not liking the comedy, the humor in this movie. It's already getting kind of annoying. Now, what is Batman doing again? He's chasing down Falcone's men? And through the flames. Yep. Not as cool as the way Pattinson did it, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, into the water. Are you serious? Oh my god! Why? Why is she in every movie? Dude, why is she in every movie? Every movie I see now, it's just her in it.
My ego's far too big to say thank you to someone else.
Dude, why is Batman's giving me like, Batman feels weird in this movie already. I don't know why.
Probably do a lot better just give you all that money. If I really want to end crime, I should end poverty.
Yo, they literally just did the why doesn't Batman give his money away to help end poverty argument. Batman's suit honestly looks kind of shitty too.
This was never about her. This is about you.
Wow, and he finally finishes the sandwich.
Now, was that fast enough for you?
Yeah, that look Barry gave to the guy, I was worried he was gonna like do something to him.
You need to focus your motion. Do the work. Close the case. Move on.
What is he working at, like a law firm or something?
Because of diligence, hard work, and
Oh hey, is that the
Barry was still working.
is that the girl from Zack Snyder's Justice League, right? The one that he saved?
We are dealing with real people's lives, people's families, and I don't think you can grasp the gravity of that. So why don't you leave me alone?
Barry Allen?
It's because he's lost his mom and everything, so that's why he cares so much.
Your father's appeal is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, how? Sorry, how do you know about that?
Oh, he's in the... Oh, that's right. At the end of Justice League, he said he was in the forensics. He was going to, like, forensics at the police station or whatever. That's right. Yeah, that was the scene where he was like, oh, my son's got his foot in the door or whatever. Yeah, I completely forgot about that, honestly.
No one would want to believe that their father killed their mother.
What do you mean believe? My dad shouldn't be in jail. My mom should be alive. It's not about what I believe. It's about what the truth is.
Oh my God, that's what I meant.
No,
Right.
it's not.
Sorry, I have no official comment at this time.
You need to stop worrying about your old man.
Do that, you might actually have time for a girlfriend.
Barry. Barry. You there?
Yeah, I'm here, Dad.
Is that where they used to live?
My sweats.
Was that their old family home?
It's not fair.
Yep.
That's not fair.
Why does that not look like a child version
You
of
are
Barry?
right. There are a bajillion answers to
That
this
does not
question.
remind me of a
Not
child
every
version of
problem has
Barry.
a solution.
Oh, is this how his mother died?
Barry!
Oh yeah, this is...
Call 911 now!
Oh, that's how they found her. So obviously, that's what they're gonna think, is that he killed her. This really doesn't look that good, if we're being honest. The visual effects really don't look that great. This looks like really amateurish. Like very CW superhero-esque. Is he entering like the... What was it called? The Speed Force again? Or whatever the thing he tapped into to reverse time? Oh, okay, so he's going... But yeah, so he is going back in time. Yeah, he's going... Yep, he's going into all the things that had already happened. He's probably gonna go back really, really far. Is it gonna let him... He's gonna go back in time, like right as the babies start falling again? Yep, here we go. Yep, we're back. Babies are falling again. What the heck? Ew!
So let's imagine that it is in fact possible for you to run faster than the speed of light, and in so doing, travel back in time.
He already did it. Well, I guess he doesn't know, because technically he wouldn't know, because he was part of the...
I could save her. I could save your parents.
Here are these scars we have.
Yeah, they're not meant to be
We're
undone.
not meant to go back and fix
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Nice ride.
Oh god, it's Iris again.
Can we talk?
She's got a wire.
Can I offer you a drink?
Sure. I'll take a beer.
Run out. Now, run. Go get your... Excuse me? What the heck happened there?
Beers, beers, beers.
He can walk through walls now? Is that one of his powers that I'm not aware of?
If my mom doesn't forget the tomatoes in the first place, then he never leaves and she never dies. No one would even have to see me. Bruce said no interaction. This is no interaction. This is just quick in, quick out, back to the present, like I was never even there, and that's how I fixed it. Oh my God,
No.
Iris.
You change one little thing, it's the butterfly effect. It's gonna change every single thing that comes after. The slightest change. It's like that one scene from Family Guy.
I, may have told my former self about 9/11.
What did I tell you about altering the past? Who knows what unforeseen consequences are awaiting us? Saddam Hussein could be president. Mexico could be the world's dominant superpower. Cookie Monster could have invented Facebook.
Oh god, dude, that looks so gross. Oh no, dude, that is bad. That is bad. That is really bad. Is it supposed to look like that? Are they supposed to look like they're made out of... Is this supposed to look like animated? He's gonna like roll a can of tomatoes at her. He's literally gonna roll a can of tomatoes at her. Or is he just gonna put it right in her cart? No. She's gonna like wonder what the hell... She's gonna wonder like what the hell... Look, something bad's gonna happen here. No, oh, okay. Well, it's not gonna show it, but I bet you something goes wrong with those tomatoes. For all we know, those tomatoes were probably like a bad batch and she got poisoned or something and she still dies. I don't know. Dude, it looks bad. It really looks really, really bad. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Is it supposed to look like that? Oh. Oh, what was that? Is that like Reverse Flash or something? Now, what time is he in?
Que susto, monkey!
What are they doing to you over there?
Leave him alone, he's perfect. But you have to be very careful.
Oh, shit. I have to shit.
Who's that? Oh, it's him. This breaks the space-time continuum. There's going to be that again. It's going to be that thing from Family Guy where it's like a million versions of him show up.
How old are you? 18.
Wait, so how old is he then? Oh god, dude, this time travel thing's going to fuck with my head just like it always does in every single thing that involves time travel.
Do me a favor and promise me that meeting me isn't going to screw up space-time.
That's exactly what it's going to do.
I'm a green belt in the capoeira, and I have
Oh, I love
studied
capoeira.
wrestler.
You're just going to knock him out?
How hard do you have to hit someone to make them forget stuff? Wait, you said you have a date tonight? Yeah. Wait, what were you doing? Nothing. Who's your date with? This is the day. What day? The day I got my powers. I can't tell you why I traveled back in time, and I can't tell you what I changed. But essentially,
he's not
my
the
version
Flash
of
yet.
reality, the accident that gives me my powers, and if you're not there in 30 minutes, then you won't get the powers.
And he'll be
Which
erased.
means I don't get the powers, maybe. I lose my way of getting back in time in the first place, and then I literally have no idea what happens.
Yeah, his existence is kind of dependent on him having powers.
How are we gonna get inside, or what are you doing?
Again, what is this? He can vibrate so fast that his molecules become so loose that he could just pass through inanimate objects.
I love phasing.
Okay, so this is pretty cute. This is like a superpowered Barry meets like a younger version of himself that's not superpowered yet.
The lightning hits the chemicals, which then you get bathed in, and that's what electrocutes you. Okay, but I don't want to be electrocuted. Down.
Can you move faster than lightning? Oh, it's gonna hit him! That's why you need to move faster than lightning! Oh, it's gonna give him both powers, I guess? So it worked?
It worked.
Yeah.
Oh.
His tooth
Looks
fell
like
out.
you lost a tooth.
Nope, that's his.
You lost a tooth.
Yeah. Oh, don't super glue it. Alright, that is not how that works, but whatever. Does he not have his powers anymore? Did it have the reverse effect on him?
Okay, I know this is incredibly exciting. I've done it many times myself. You can't just start.
Shit.
Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? They're not doing a naked joke.
Tight. It hurts. You know where it hurts? In my dick.
Okay, I know.
Oh my gosh! It's the thing from Man of Steel!
What's this odd?
You are not alone.
My name is General Zod.
Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so they're in the year 2013, I guess.
Zod came here to find Clark.
You just revealed his secret identity.
Clark is Superman. Zod killed thousands of people. And at the time, there was nothing I could do.
You're gonna have him
You were there.
interfere?
Yeah, I had just gotten my powers.
Okay, let's see. This should be interesting.
There's this kid. I got him, but then I couldn't get his dad. We can do this.
What is he gonna open
let's
the?
see. Victor Stone, Gotham City University. Victor Stone, Gotham City University. Yes.
I thought he was
here
gonna
he
open
is.
the computer and he was gonna like open up like Lex Luthor's like whatever that page of like all the metahumans.
We'll just try Arthur Curry, Maine, Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Here we are. Thomas Curry.
Hey!
Yes.
Could I speak to Arthur? Is Arthur around?
You want to speak to my dog?
Okay, and your wife is the Queen of Atlantis?
Dude, he messed it up. He messed it up.
Arthur Curry was never born.
You messed it up. You messed up everything.
This is a disaster. I completely
You
destroyed history.
erased the
One third.
DCEU. For all we know, Superman is probably like the weakest hero in the world right now.
Top Gun. Great balls of fire. Top Gun.
No.
Right?
I completely
Yeah, that's
broke
Top
the
Gun.
universe. There's no Aquaman. There's no Wonder Woman. There's no Superman.
What is there?
There's no Batman. Batman exists. Hundo P.
Yeah, dude, nobody knows who he really is, but he exists.
Oh, this is Michael Keaton. This is where they meet Michael Keaton. Yup. They're gonna go find Batman and they're gonna find Michael Keaton. Right. I wonder if this is actually his like if this is actually like the mansion that was shown in the old like 1989 Michael Keaton Batman movies. I mean, I haven't seen him, so I don't know if this is actually like continuity accurate. Like, I don't know if this is actually the same like type of mansion that was shown in that movie. Okay, that's some clever editing, like with the sound design. It is Michael Keaton. He's playing like the derelict, like weathered, hardened, like Bruce Wayne.
I traveled back in time from here to here, yet somehow everything's all changed back here. Or like when you were born, so...
Just the butterfly effect.
If you went back and changed the past, you'd create a kind of a branched timeline, right?
Oh, they're doing the Marvel thing, where like
Present?
a dozen
No.
branches
Future.
like come out.
Yeah.
It's the Loki thing all
When
over
you go
again.
back and change the past, you create a fulcrum. You put yourself on a whole nother strand of spaghetti. No future, no past.
Oh, okay, so it's not completely like, I guess in some ways it's not completely like Loki. They were just talking about all the branches.
So, will you help us? Pass.
Batcave, baby. There's the old school Batmobile. Oh, and the old school Bat logo. It still looks so good.
Sorry about your parents. I'm just trying to save mine.
Oh, that's how he gets him. That's how he gets Bruce to help. Just bring up his parents, and he'll be able to relate. It's just like BVS, but you know, not as dumb as the way they did it in BVS. Yeah, that batsuit, man.
Found it. Barry, wake up. Clark's being held by a mercenary group in a Siberian black
It's not
site.
Henry Cavill. It's Supergirl, isn't it? Bruce is gonna fly him there. Nice.
Yeah,
He's back.
I'm Batman.
Honestly, I kind of wish that I watched his movies, because then I'd probably be more invested in this. I'd probably think this is cooler, but I don't know.
You're strapped to your parachutes.
Hey, where's yours?
He's gonna glide. That was pretty cool. The plane, like, making, like, the bat signal on the moon. That was a pretty cool shot. Nice. Now they know you're here. Real smooth. No, for a guy with, like, lightning fast reflexes, you would think that he could, like, catch those things before they made noise. I don't know. Like, look, if he could, like, stop a bullet from hitting his alternate universe self, why couldn't he stop, like, whatever was falling over from hitting the ground in time, you know? That is the fakest looking vomit I've ever seen.
Just let it out.
That looks really fake.
That's where you keep Superman.
It's Supergirl.
I tried all the combinations.
Alright, where is she? There she is. Flash, do something. Yeah. He's gonna pull out a gun, obviously. Well, now he can't run anymore, I guess. He'll be fine. He can regenerate or whatever, heal whatever really quickly, right? He'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound.
Try not to die.
Is he calling Supergirl? Yeah. I would just start running at that point. Like, you're obviously not gonna do anything just by shooting at her. Jesus Christ, dude, those soldiers are dead. Is he thinking like he still... Is he thinking like he still got it?
My name is Kara, daughter of Zor-El. General Zod is here. He must have tracked my bot signal. I have to go.
Oh,
there's her suit.
We'll take that.
Oh, she needs to hone her senses just like Clark did in Man of Steel.
A lot of humans are worth saving.
Maybe to you. But I'm not a human. I'm a Kryptonian.
So that's the problem. She doesn't have Clark's humanity. She's just a Kryptonian. She's just the alien, not the human. Oh, is this gonna be General Zod? There he is!
This is going to work, right? Of course it's going to work.
Yeah, how do you even know this is gonna
Nothing we
work?
haven't
Like,
done
for
before.
all we know, he could just...
Besides,
this could just stop his heart, and he won't even have his powers back. Here we go. I mean, if it all went wrong, he could just go into time force and reverse time and try it again. Oh, she's gonna bring him up to the lightning. He's just fried. He's not even back to normal. He's just fried. It's just a fried corpse now. Yep, he's good.
Look, it's working, it's working.
He's making his he's taking the bat suit and redesigning it into the Flash suit. That's pretty funny. Yeah, you're gonna take the ears off. Now, who is that? That is the Reverse Flash or something, right?
Yes, dude, come on, irresistible.
Nice. Now they got their own Flash suits.
Yeah. Our kids are gonna want to see this. Your kids? Well, you know, like everybody's kids. I mean, the children of the world. They're gonna want to see this.
You know, she could actually probably hear you. I mean, if she could like take in like all those sounds before when she was on the rooftop, she could probably hear you through the jet window.
Wait, what?
God, he really does not look all that cool in the daytime. The Batman suit. You really start to see a lot of the flaws in these suits in clear, broad daylight. Oh god, oh god, it looks like a video game. Oh, there are these guys from Man of Steel back in this movie. It's pretty crazy seeing these guys again. Is that the one lady? Oh yeah, that's her. I remember her.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
What? What? Okay, you suck, man.
Terraforming has begun. This world must die.
She's gonna have to do the thing where, like Clark did, where she like goes straight into that beam and flies up through it and destroys the world engine. I will say that I think this final battle with Zod has a lot less tension to it, probably because of this music. I mean, there was a lot. I mean, Man of Steel felt like a lot more serious, obviously, because of Zack Snyder's direction. But you could tell, like, they're not going for like a very serious final battle like Zack Snyder did in Man of Steel. You could tell this is supposed to be like kind of fun. All right, now break his neck. Okay, or we could do that. Just Green Goblin her? Yeah, sure.
Going down. I'm not going alone.
No.
Big sacrifice.
Kara.
She's indestructible. She's fine. So now what? You go into the Speed Force again?
Kara's dead.
They're both dead.
But they don't have to be, right? Because we can go back.
Barry, wait!
Bruce, pull off that gunship is shield protected.
Now, shouldn't there also be like another version of the both of them now? Because they went into the past. He still dies.
Yes.
You try to give her a high five? Oh. Yo, this is that is some Justice League vibes when Superman caught Flash and still kills her anyways. Dead again. Try again. We're just gonna keep doing this till we get it right. Look, he's dead too. How the hell is this guy? Now, how does Batman die here? Ooh. Oh, nice. He's dead. He's still dead anyways.
Maybe some other time.
This is so dumb. They're just gonna keep going back and back again and again and keep rewriting this. So it's like this death doesn't even matter to me. Is there any timeline where they all survive and they win? They're gonna have to find that Avengers Endgame timeline where somebody is gonna have to be the Tony Stark and make the big sacrifice to save everybody. What are you doing?
Barry, there's no point.
What are you doing? Why? Why are you attacking him? What is happening here? What is that? Are those his gloves? Does the gloves on his hands come off or something?
Okay, I have to pull it out.
They gotta do this all over again. You know what would fix everything? If you just go back to when you try to give your mom like the can of tomatoes and stop yourself from doing that and then making all this happen, you know? That's what started all of this. There's no way to do it.
This is an inevitable intersection.
Yep.
You have to stop.
There's no way to stop it. He just keeps going back over and over again just for the same thing to happen.
You know that I have to undo what I did.
No. Sometimes we just have to let go.
I'm going back.
This is kind of interesting.
Going back to kill Mom?
It's a battle within like himself, like his past self. This is actually kind of interesting.
Just give me one more time. Barry!
Now, who is this? This is Reverse Flash, isn't it? I mean, if he looks like Flash and he looks like a negative version of him, I'm assuming it has to be a Reverse Flash.
I am. You.
Yeah. Oh, it's a much older version of him.
How long have you been
he's been trying to...
Time is inconsequential.
He's been trying to fix this over and over again for so long. Dude, this is like a CGI nightmare. Now, is that one of the older Supermen? Like one of the first Superman movies? Are we looking at everything DC? I think we are, yeah. I just wish they, they looked human. Now we're gonna see all the old Batmen. Oh, yeah. Where's Christian Bale? Dude, this movie visually looks so disgusting. So what happens if the wrong Barry dies? So that Barry ceases to exist. Okay, yeah, there you go. All the other versions of Barry are gone. Now it's just him again. So we're right back to where we started. And everything's getting fixed. So in the end, it was Barry who made the Tony Stark sacrifice. Except Barry is still alive. Which is kind of weird, but... Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so now he's gonna stop himself from putting the can of tomatoes in his mom's cart. Yep, there it is. Right? Yep, there it is. Stop him. Oh yeah, or I guess you could just take the tomatoes back out. I guess it doesn't matter. You don't actually have to talk to yourself. Did she really not recognize him?
That's for it.
I guess he would be a kid at that point, like a little baby, so it wouldn't matter. So like she wouldn't know what he looks like anyways. Does she know, even looking into her older son's eyes, that it's him?
No, I'm just a random
Oh
lady.
no, okay, no, she doesn't recognize him.
Don't hack.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh, don't say that. Your mom must be grateful you came to visit her. She's very lucky to have you.
Is she not gonna wonder how he moved like so fast away from in front of her? Because when time kicks back in, she's just not gonna see him in front of her anymore. And then she's gonna be like, "What the hell happened?" Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, he's stepping back in front of her. Never mind.
I loved you first.
That was good. I think he finally got his closure.
Exhibit F in the original trial was initially considered useless, but has now been enhanced using the latest tech from Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, of course it'd be Bruce Wayne. His dad's out.
Right here, you can clearly see my client, Mr. Allen, reaching for a can of tomatoes on the top shelf.
Well, he got one parent back.
Bruce!
Congratulations.
Thank you. You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice.
Is it not him? Yeah, it's not him. Who is that? Is that George Clooney?
Hey, Barry.
Oh no, from Bat Nipples?
No, where's...
Oh no.
You're not Batman.
It kind of is. Just the worst one. Too bad we'll never see how that plays out. Alright, let's see what the post-credit scene is.
I told you it's my metabolism.
Hey! Jason Momoa! My man!
So on the other lifetime
timeline,
I'm the same guy.
yeah, you're lovable, furry, loyal, motivated by bacon. Timeline. When I... All right, come on.
He'll be fine. He's Aquaman.
Up, Poseidon.
He's fine in water.
I live right here. It's okay.
Yeah, he lives in the water. I'm excited for his movie. I'm actually legitimately excited for his movie. I love the first Aquaman, and I will die on that hill. Okay, that was it.
Alright, so I just got done watching The Flash, and it was interesting. Honestly, as has become the dealio with a lot of the DCEU projects that are coming out nowadays, this movie just did not perform well at the box office. And like I said before in my Shazam 2 review, one of the reasons for that may just be that the DCEU is ending and everyone knows it, and that makes it kind of hard for people to get invested in these last few projects when they know it'll just inevitably lead to nothing. However, this one is kind of interesting in that I heard for months beforehand that this movie will be the one to retcon the entire continuity of the DCEU, whatever the hell that is, since this movie takes place after Zack Snyder's Justice League, and apparently Zack Snyder said that that movie doesn't follow the same continuity as Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, but apparently The Flash was gonna be the movie to rewrite everything and effectively end the DCEU and transition us into this new DCU led by James Gunn. And while it does kind of do that, the way it does it is just really dumb. But before we get to that, let's start at the beginning, because this movie starts off with the big action scene involving Barry Allen and Batfleck, who I really wasn't expecting to be in this movie, mostly because we knew beforehand from all the trailers that Michael Keaton's version was going to be the Batman in this movie. But before we get to Batfleck, the first thing I noticed, and it's kind of hard not to notice this, but the visual effects are ass cheeks. I'm serious, it's been a while since I've seen effects that were this bad. It honestly looked like a video game at some points. There's a bunch of times in this movie where they use like wax models. Like if you've ever been to a Madame Tussauds wax figure museum, that's what it reminds me of. It seriously just looks horrendous. I honestly thought it was a joke that it looked like that. I asked in the reaction if it was supposed to look like that because I thought, surely they wouldn't release this movie looking this bad. But as it turns out, they did. Guess that's what a $200 million budget gets you. But anyways, moving on, I actually did kind of like this opening action scene, microwave babies notwithstanding. I would say it's probably the most exciting scene of the movie. You get to see Batman do some badass shit, as is the norm with Batman, and you get to see the Flash show off his powers. Although I don't really know if I like how they demonstrated Flash's powers, because there have been lots of other movies before with speedsters in them that have shown their abilities in much cooler and funnier ways, but whatever. I also didn't really like how Batman was portrayed in this movie. Not Bruce Wayne, I actually kind of like how Ben Affleck did Bruce Wayne in this movie, but the way Batman is portrayed is just weird. He comes across as like really awkward and goofy, and maybe Batman has been portrayed that way in the comics or something like that before, but I'm just a guy who expects Batman to be a bit darker and more moody and brooding and reserved. I think it makes him cool. Plus, when you look at how he was portrayed in the Zack Snyder movies, and I think that's probably what it is just the different directors, but seeing him like that, and then seeing him like this, just gives you such whiplash. It reminded me of how Batman was in Joss Whedon's Justice League, and that is not a good thing. However, like I said, I did like how Ben Affleck portrayed Bruce Wayne in this movie, and apparently Ben said that this was his favorite showing as the character in any movie that he's been in as Batman. He said that this was the movie where he really began to understand the character and figured out how to play him. And honestly, after seeing his scenes in this movie, I kind of agree. Particularly the scene where Barry and Bruce are talking on the street next to Bruce's car, and Bruce says that the scars that people carry, the ones that others don't see, those scars make us who we are, and that it's not supposed to be any different, and to not let your past and your tragedies define you. I really liked that scene. That kind of dialogue really felt like something Bruce Wayne would say, given the infamous tragedy that he suffered as a kid. I think this scene is actually up there in terms of my favorite Batfleck scenes, along with the warehouse fight scene in BVS. But after this scene, we start to see exactly where this movie is headed, with Barry's dad more than likely remaining in jail after being falsely accused of murdering Barry's mom, and Barry going back in time with the Speed Force to undo his mom's death, thereby saving his dad as well from being falsely incarcerated. And even though I said it on the channel before, I'm not a big comics reader, but I know that this is, of course, based on the Flashpoint comic book story. And once I found that out, I knew instantly that this was going to be the movie that would transition us out of the DCEU that we've known for the past 10 years and into this brand new, clean slate DC universe led by James Gunn. And even if you weren't familiar with the Flashpoint story, you know that anytime they start to mess with time travel and the multiverse, things are going to get fucked up. And they might just get fucked up enough that an entire 10-year attempt to match your superhero franchise competitor's success just gets thrown out the window and you decide to just start at square one once again. So I knew that if nothing else, this movie was going to have some serious ramifications on the DCEU. But the plot itself of Barry rewriting history and dealing with all the changes that came as a result of that was still pretty interesting. I liked seeing some of the changes, like the Justice League no longer existing, but part of me also kind of wishes that they went even further with it, because in the original Flashpoint story, you see stuff like Bruce's mom becoming the Joker, and I just think you could have done some really fun stuff. I mean, I guess we did get some things like Nicolas Cage being Superman, but I feel like they could have done more than just uncanny valley CGI monstrosity cameos. Speaking of the original Flashpoint story, you'll hear me a lot of the time in this reaction swearing on God that this evil-looking speedster who was showing up all throughout the movie was Reverse Flash. Because since this is the first Flash movie, and since this is adapting Flashpoint, surely the villain would be the Flash's archenemy and his enemy in the comic book. but that didn't happen, which was kind of disappointing. But I did like, however, the character development of Barry in this movie. Having him meet his past self and sort of come to the realization that he's kind of an annoying, short-sighted little shit is a great way for him to move past where he might have been mentally at the beginning of the movie. The two Barrys getting to the end of this movie and the future Barry trying to convince past Barry that there was no answer to saving their mom and that the best thing to do is just to let her go shows a lot of growth from how he was at the start. Also, the scene where Barry says goodbye to his mother and comes to terms with her death was done very well and was very emotional. But besides the two Barrys, I also liked Michael Keaton's Batman in this movie. He plays the grizzled, elderly, experienced Bruce Wayne really well, who's reluctant to don the cowl once again. And like I said during the reaction, I haven't seen the old Batman 1989 movies starring Keaton, so it's a little hard for me to be invested in this particular interpretation, but that's a personal thing. Sasha Calle also does good as Supergirl from what she's given. I like how she's basically the Kryptonian version of Superman. Like, to me, Superman actually isn't Kryptonian as much as he is human because so much of his actions is motivated by protecting humans. So it's interesting to see a character like him who's not concerned at all with protecting humans because her experiences up to this point have been largely Kryptonian rather than human. There were some other weird things in this movie at certain points, like the writing and the humor just didn't land sometimes, but overall there was nothing too awful. Honestly, I think some people were really exaggerating just how bad this movie was because, well, I mean, it's not good, but I wouldn't say it's that bad either. So I'm going to wrap this up and give The Flash a 6 out of 10.